performances early because if people are planning to come right at the right time, we don't want to miss part of the show. However, if they show up on time, not only will they be late, but they're not going to fit in here anyhow, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? The only negative to that is my wife's not yet here, so they might get me in trouble, but that's okay. She can just stand back there, I can go in the window. But anyhow, this is our group is called Wildcat Jazz. We've been really kind of taking another level of kind of performance the last year or two. We have, oh, she's here, yay. So anyway, Christmas time is always a neat opportunity for musicians because the season brings such an important part of the season is music. Without music, the season wouldn't be the same. So we're excited to get to play for you tonight. The first song, I think you'll recognize it. It's called The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Most wonderful time of the year. That if you've been to our gigs the last year or so, you've probably heard that one. That's one of our favorites that we brought back. Actually, we brought it back about a week ago. We were gonna put it aside, and we thought, let's add one more tune to the set list. So we brought it back out. This is a new tune for this year. One of my favorite things about that I like to do at Christmas time, or when I'm organizing musical programs, whether it be at church or at school or within the groups that I play in professionally, is to find some of the more obscure Christmas songs that you don't get to hear all the time. We got to hear a beautiful a cappella today on Lo How Our Roses Are Blooming. There was another beautiful soloist that I Wonder As I Wander. Some of those Christmas songs that you don't necessarily hear on the radio every single day. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's called The Holly and the Ivy. If you know that song, it is a Christmas song. It has a really, really beautiful little melody. This actually also has We Wish You a Merry Christmas in it. And it's actually going to feature one of our third trumpets, Ronaldo Sanchez. next song, it will feature Caroline Prickett on tenor sax and all written on trumpet. This is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Actually, our vocalist that we've had the last few years moved away on us. So we were thankful that Colby Glenn joined us. Let's big hand for her. This is White Christmas featuring Miss Colby Glenn.
Just
also not only featured Miss Colby, but also Mr. Colby. Oh, really? Both Colbys. Both Colbys. How about that? That was an accident, but it worked out. It's kind of cool, right? All right, very good. I hope you enjoyed that one. Our next tune is, I think you'll all recognize it. It has to do with one of the Christmas villains, if there is such a thing. Whenever you think of a Christmas villain, Miss KK, who do you think of?
The Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch. I think that might be right.
Okay, this is going to feature Colby Albrecht on trumpet, Matthew Sherman on alto sax, John Moser on trombone, Tyler Burnett on trombone, and Adam Harney on trumpets. Lots of
And those were all improv solos. How about that? How about one more hand for our soloists on that one? Yeah. I'm going to quickly introduce a few of our students. Let's start with our trombones. This is an all-star. This is literally an all-star panel right here. If you were to pick like an all-star, basketball team or something, I mean, you take the best of the best. This is the all-star team right here. Just as you can hear how awesome they are. Senior Tyler Burnett. Senior John Moser. Freshman Jose Salas. And senior Brooklyn Arneson. One big hand for all. Let's go ahead and introduce our trumpets too. We actually added a trumpet. Actually, we have one missing tonight, so we actually added two. We only had 4. We have 6 this year. Miss Hannah's sick tonight, so hope she'll feel better. While also the boys are laying it down tonight without her. But let's hear it for our trumpets. Our first playing trumpet 1, senior Colby Aldred. Trumpet 2 tonight, right? And trumpet 3 sometimes. Sure. And all around the band, sophomore Levi King. Trumpet 3 tonight, sophomore Adam Harnicky. Trumpet 4 tonight, junior, right, junior? Ronaldo Sanchez. Big hand for Ronaldo. And also playing 4th trumpet tonight, freshman Brody Emmert. Okay.
Don't forget the saxophone.
Yeah, we'll do it next time. All in the plan.
That was it.
All right, this next tune is called I'll Be Home for Christmas, and it's going to feature Lauren Menard on tenor sax. And in lieu of Hannah's absence, Colby Aldred is going to cover the trumpet solo. This is I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I get to play on this one.
Well, fortunately, if you're not a cold person, if you like winter, like summertime more, I personally like wintertime more. I'm a snow skier and like cold much better than hot. But it's not hot. It's not cold out there right now. But we're going to conjure up a little winter right now. This is "Baby It's Cold Outside," and this will feature Matthew Sherman on alto sax. So as promised, we're going to introduce our saxophones. All right. All right. Playing alto 1, senior Matthew Sherman. Big hands for Matthew. Alto 2, sophomore Lauren Menard. Our only tenor sax tonight. So tenor sax 2 and tenor sax 1, right? Sophomore Caroline Priggett. Sax, sophomore Kayla Herrera. This is a new one in our set for this year. It features Matthew Sherman. This is the Christmas Waltz. write something on my notes better, that also featured Mr. Levi Caton on Flugelhorn night. On Flugelhorn night. Let's hear it for Levi. And the ever talented Matthew Sherman. One more big hand for him. We've got two more tunes tonight, a little bit more upbeat, lively, maybe a little bit louder than we've been playing. Is that possible? It is possible. So we're going to be a little bit more exciting, I think, the last two tunes. But before we get to our last two tunes, I want to introduce our rhythm section. On piano, Junior Aubrey Williams. New to our group this year, Senior Connor Bailey on bass. Also on bass, Junior Michael Shirley. On percussion and soundboard boy, Landon Weeks. Let's hear it for Landon. And we have two drummers, as you've seen. We have Mr. Garza, but our student drummer is Clancy Mayo. Let's hear it. This is a really... All right, throw me off, boy. All right, here we go. This is Joy to the World. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It is a really neat arrangement. This is a swing arrangement. No, it's not a funky arrangement. Sorry. This is funky rock. So it's not swing, it's not jazz, it's funky. So if you want to get funky tonight, this is your chance. John, can you get funky tonight? John, you get funky?
solo. Are you going to play it, Brody? No. Oh, you're going to play it. You got it. You got it. All right. So Tyler's going to cover Hannah solo. How about that? So Tyler, and then, let's see. Tyler, then Matthew, and John. Don't forget, background for second, sixth time. Got it? Okay, here we go. Go. It's time to read. Ready. And go. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3.
Again next Thursday in between our band concerts. We'll have a part of our middle school at 6, then we'll play at 6:15. Our middle school at 6:30. We'll play again at 6:45, and the high school band plays at 7. They're in the auditorium on Thursday night. So if you can come to that, you'll get to hear us again. Also, go ahead and mark your calendars if you were able to come last April to our big event on the square. We're hoping to make that even bigger this year. It was huge last year for the first event. We're going to have a big festival performance again out on the square in April. So that date will be published fairly soon. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Have a good night.